Hello, everybody. Last minute stream, as always. That's what I do. So let's catch you up. Let's catch you up with the big picture. Okay. Yesterday, like we said, today's Friday. Yeah. Wednesday and Thursday, they were supposed to do the roof. Well, guess what? Wednesday night, we get a phone call going, oh, we're not going to do it till the following Wednesday. Actually, yesterday was supposed to be the day they did it. So that was a little frustrating. I'm sorry, it's supposed to be Thursday and Friday. So we got a call yesterday and they said, oh, well, we're waiting for some things to come in, so we're going to have to do it. So complete day wasted. I could have streamed. So next Wednesday they're going to do it. So I took the time over the last 3 or 4 days, get to the gym, start working, start trying to get back to where we need to be. And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good for the first time in about 2 months. I'm feeling strong. I'm going easy with the weight and everything like that. Trying to build this all back up to where it needs to be. And then, adjust my life a little bit, okay? Game Fan, how are you? Monster X, how are you? Can you guys hear and see me okay? All right, so let me tell you what's going on here. Because I'm feeling good, we're going to push the envelope, all right? This Sunday, we're not going to be doing Subudio. Instead, we are going to, I believe I'm going to come live for a little bit and lay out the groundwork for a different way that I'm going to do silent charity auctions, okay? Big piles of games, people can't afford it, okay? So I painted some stuff. We are going to give it away via silent charity, silent auction, and that's how we're going to do that. So I want to do that. But the main thing is I want to come back strong next week, okay? Because it's the first time I'm starting to feel really good. Now, I just did a thing yesterday about greatest dungeon crawls of all time. Well, there's a lot I didn't cover, and the one that's number one, I want to show you why it's great. So we're going to run a campaign. If people watch it, I'll keep going with it. If they don't like it after the first episode, we just cut it like we do anything else. If people don't watch it, why am I going to do 5 or 6 videos of something that people aren't going to watch? Oh, but we really enjoyed it. Yeah, 2 people. Sometimes you gotta play to the masses. All 8 of you instead of just 2. So I wanted to take a different turn on this, and the way I want to do this, I want you to pick out what I'm going to do. I'm not going to start with the first campaign. I mean the first mission. Everybody's seen that about 1 billion times. So I have some stuff from some resources that I have, and we're going to kind of build our own little campaign, and we're going to tell our own little story, and let the game tell the story. So you guys are going to help me pick the characters. We're going to see where we start off. I'm going to show you a ton of Warhammer Quest, the original 1995 stuff, okay? It'll be fun because you get to see some things that maybe you've never seen some of this stuff. So it'll be a lot of fun. And you could see where Hero Quest kind of merged. And this is why Advanced Hero Quest, I really almost consider it Warhammer Quest. So I like to take a different spin on things. Game Line 146. Dude, I got to talk to you at some point. So I was coming up with something in my head, and we'll talk. So really taking a different twist on it. Giving you a different look, and making this where it's kind of, if you see how the video game was, how much fun that was, how we can go from mission to mission to mission, go into towns. I'll show you how the rule RPG book works, because we'll work that into it, and you get the full gamut. So if you want to go out and spend $300 and something for this original, or write GW and say, hey, you need to reprint this, even if you want to do it, the old school way. Then, okay, so we're going to start that, and we're going to try to do it once, maybe twice a week. We're going to continue everything on because I got the sheets. We'll be able to save it and everything like that and keep going. As long as people want to see it, we will keep on doing it. The other thing I want to do is a lot of people were saying, well, how could you leave swords and sorcery off the list? Well, because I never got a real lot of reps on it. Now, it's up there. I just finished painting the entire set. Okay? My arm's been pretty good over this week, and I've been pushing it off camera. And I got 3 more patron things done. And they went out. And then I'm working on some people's stuff coming up. People that are important to me, I'm taking care of. Okay? And then I want to be done with that. And then I want to figure out what I want to do with a patron or a Kickstarter or something like that for the end of this coming year, 21. You guys need to save your money. Listen, things are tough. Things are tight. I don't care if you're doing well or not. The ramifications of a lot of things that are going on will not be felt till later. And I don't want you guys to get hurt. I mean, people want your money so they can survive. I don't want your money. All I want to do is help other people, help you guys, my community. I'm not worried about anything, and I don't worry about anything. I really don't. We're fine. We'll always be fine. I am the hardest working man alive. My wife will tell you that. I give everything I got to this family and everything, and we'll be fine. We're going to be fine. As long as I'm breathing, we're fine. Even with one arm, I'm fine. All right, so we're going to go up top. Enough of me talking, okay? But I really want to kind of get into the flow and let you guys pick. Now, we got a few people here, so I hope you'll stay because you're going to help mold where we're going to go with this, okay? And that's important to me. I might do it where one time I run all 4 characters, and then there's another time I like to bring you guys in, and I have the streaming capability where I can have somebody run 2 characters, and I can concentrate more on the things on the board and really make it fun where it's interactive. So, anybody can come in and guest star. I think that's fun. Who else does that? Nobody. Me. That's because we're a small channel. We can do that kind of stuff. Big channels can't do that. Well, they can. They can. It's just it's a lot of work. All right, so first thing I want to show you. Okay, there we go. Let's go up top. Whoa! Game line, dropping it. Pretend it's Monopoly money, and it will be okay. Love you, brother. Man. Game line, game line, game line. Always message. First of all, I can't thank you enough for the donation. It's always appreciated. The problem is, oh, there it is. Oh. I'm doing better. We're just not doing great. All right, here we go. My man, you know what this means. Come on, give my man Game Line the music. Give it to him. Give it to him. Come, don't be cheap. Come on, Big G. Oh my God. What is it with this guy? What is it with this guy? He never gives the music when people really deserve it. And you always deserve it, my brother. All right, let's go up top here. Let's take a look. Where do I start here? All right, first of all, I've got 2 sets and all the expansions and stuff. All right, so I kind of want to show you that. Hopefully I can. Right there. Come on. Okay, that's one set. See all the fans, they're really excited about this kind of stuff. And then over there on the other side is another set. You can see that I keep my figures here. Hold on, let's move this out of the way. Yeah, you see, now I've got 2 sets. All right, and the best thing about having 2 sets is what it allows you to do with such a great thing. Daniel from Sydney, Australia. How are you, my brother? I hope things are good for you. Agrohead. Keep it up, Mr. Rob. You're doing a great job. That means a lot to me. It's people like you. This is why I keep doing what I do. Nice people like you that say nice things, that are kind, come in here and do the right thing. I am just warming him up for someone else. Yeah, that's what it seems to be. All right, let's get to... You guys want to see this. You don't want to hear me talk. All right, now, the way I'm thinking of doing this is I have a number of characters. We're going to have our character sheets, and these are actually, you can print these out. And as you see, you're going to keep your 4 characters. And we're going to keep everything. We're going to do it in... we're going to do it in a way that we can keep track of things, change things as we level up, and so forth and so on, because we're going to level as we go. The more money we get, the more we're able to level up. All right, so we'll decide on who we want. I think right off the bat, I'm going to tell you right now, we've got a couple of extra characters, and I'm going to let you guys kind of try to pick these characters. All right, I do think out of our basic characters that come with the game, I think we got to take the wizard. I think we have to take the wizard. And I'll wait for your guys' reply to see what you think. The elf, debatable, but he, if we can get him working long range, that's huge. And then we have the dwarf and the barbarian. I always think that you have to take the barbarian. If I had to do anything here, and this is my thought, I think you have to have this as your foundation. Okay, we got to have a magic user. Okay, magic user. Equipment, Hand of Death scroll. Oh, that's always nice. And then I think our barbarian. Our barbarian, because of just what a psychotic dude he is. Now, you guys may want to see something different. Maybe you want to go the wizard and the dwarf because of, how nasty he could be. All right. Or maybe you go to wizard and elf and you see something else that you like here. So I like to see you guys kind of throw. You got to have a dwarf, says Baswell. All right, hold on. Wizard for sure. Okay, so that's, if I can get, let's do it one at a time. We're gonna go over the stats. We'll go over the stats so you guys can see everything. Let's just start with our basic guy. Do we have to take him? Let's vote on him. All right. So I'd like to have everybody's input on this. If we get 4 people that say yes, or 4 people that say no, we'll dump them. So let's see what we're going to do here, and then we'll worry about the stats of these other guys. But I think we got to take 2 guys from the core, shuffle them and rambleize. Then if we end up with 2 dwarfs and a bunch of other stuff, that's not going to help us enough. All right, wizard, yes. Man, I wish I had this game. Sean. I've got some surprises coming, so you're going to want to be a part of this. Wizard +1. Okay, so that's 2 for the wizard. They say yes to the wizard. Gary Morris from Great Britain. You beautiful son of a gun. How are you, my brother? Wizard for sure. Need a Slayer. Wizard, yes. Wizard, yes. Okay, that's fine. All right, so we've established that we're going to have our wizard. Okay, so, this arm. Come on. I'm excited to get back in the swing of things, start giving you guys some hardcore stuff, right? That's what you guys want to see. That's what you come here for. All right, there's my wizard, man. There's my boy. All right, Gandalf, you're in. All right, there we go. All right, we got that figured out, right? Right? Okay. And this all starts on Monday, because I'm off on Monday because it's Martin Luther King Day. So Monday morning, we're gonna go hard. We've got a lot of stuff going on Monday morning. Double stream on Monday. Of course, I got to put the Christmas tree away, but we got to do that. Okay. Next thing, do we need the barbarian, dwarf, or elf? The first one, we're going. If everybody said, you could say no to all of them. Okay. Or you can pick one and say yes for this one. Okay. And the first one to let's go 5 or 6. Let's go 5 or 6. Let's go 6. That way we know that we have a consensus of everybody's thoughts. Okay? So let's do this. So which one of these 3? Sean says I start my new job, but the best thing about it, Sean, you get to watch this. The warrior priest is a don't all arounder. Decent. Oh, decent. all around her. Okay, we may add him. Dwarf, yes. Dwarf, yes. That's 2 for the dwarf. And by the way, congratulations on the new job. Dwarf. Elf for range attacks. See, that's the thing I was thinking. And then you could put some beef here with the other guys. But troll. Well, we're not talking about the troll slayer. Barbarian. Now you can add the barbarian with the troll slayer if you really think about it. Barbarian 3. If the dwarf has better defense, then I'll take that. I've got to look. Defense. Move, weapon skill. Well, he's got better wounds. He could take more wounds. 1 attack plus 1. Initiative 3, which is good. Dwarf. How many dwarfs do we got? 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's another one for the. Oh, okay, it's 4-4. 1, 2 for the elf. 3 for the elf. Wow, this is close. Remember, you could pick the Troll Slayer out of this mess too. If you don't want to go traditional, you can go Troll Slayer, and we'll look at it. We'll look at everybody's stats, but we got to pick 2 from the original, and then we'll pick 2 from the other. Let's see what else do we got? Elf. Oh no, Old Dunk went with. Okay, 1, 2. I know Hero Quest isn't as heavy, but watching this has me so excited for the new release. That's all right, bro. Elf 1, 2, 3, 4. This is close. Troll Slayer. You can't pick the Troll Slayer until we get to the Troll Slayer, bro. Just out of these 3. So you need non-magic range attacks. So that's another elf ult. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more for the elf, and we have the elf. Dwarf. 1, 2, 3, 4. Elf. There you go. So it's the elf. All right. So which model should we use for the elf? That's the one I got. Well, you know what? Ow. I got 2 old elves. I like this one, which is kind of nice. But I also have this old one that I did back in the day. One of my first paintings ever. All right, hold on. Whoa. Hold on. Let's do this. All right, let's switch cameras over here. Overwhelming. It is the elf. So we can go elf. Oh, that hurt. Elf. That was just a quick paint. Or old school elf. I kind of like this one. If you guys decide the other one, tell me. Because we can't have wasted time. So, wow, we don't have anybody of power in here. And this is the first time that we're going to be playing without the big fella there. All right, so we're going to take that. We're going to put that back in the original box. There we go. So we're going to go here. All right, so we're good there. All right, now this is where it gets really, really tough. So, and old school rules, as my good friend Dan King says. All right, we have the Chaos Warrior. Let's take a look at him, and we're going to talk a little bit about the big fella here. This is just, look at this old. I'll paint this up before we go. Trust me, I'll get this all jacked up. I've had this for, look how old this is. I mean, the pewter is just turning brown. Glorious. So here's a guy that has 3d6 wounds. That's pretty beefy. He moves 4. He has a weapon skill 4. A ballistic skill of 5. Strength 3. Toughness 3 by 4. Okay. Initiative 3, and he gets 1 attack. Chaos Warrior has the Mark of Chaos equipment. I hope one day I look back on my first minis I have painted so I can remember the pride and hopefully how far I have come over time. Yeah, it really does. It really helps you. Suit of armor giving him +1 toughness. Toughness is huge. Toughness is huge. Chaos Warrior escapes from being pinned on a roll of 5. Let's equipment card. Weapon. Chaos Warrior carries an axe which causes 1d6 wounds plus his strength. So strength is 3, so it's 1d6 plus 3. That's pretty nasty, folks. That's pretty nasty. All right, let's see. Gift of Chaos. The Chaos Warrior starts the game with a number of special abilities and items. Before you start each adventure, roll a dice to see what gifts are 1 to 2 Chaos attributes and 1 Chaos artifact. All right, so we have our attributes and artifact here. What does the artifact do? Mark of Chaos represents a magic emblem which the Chaos Warrior has emblazoned on his flesh. The Mark of Chaos allows the Chaos Warrior to re-roll any single dice roll per adventure. That could be huge. So keep him in mind. See, we got a little book. We got a little book with my boy too. See, this is how old school I am because I keep it all, brah. Here's his level, how he levels up. Introduction. I believe there's a few missions in here. How you can advance him and things like that. You know, it's the greatest game ever made. Got to keep the little box. You got to keep everything. That's all I'm saying. All right, so let's think about him. All right, let's go to our next guy. All right, let's take a look at the Troll Slayer because there are a lot of people jumping on the Troll Slayer. Old school, brah. Old school. We'll have him painted up. Don't worry about it. 2 guys, I can paint them in my sleep now that I'm starting to have some feeling. 1d6 plus 10. That's pretty good stats right there. He moves 4, weapon skill 4, ballistic skill 6, strength 3, toughness 4, initiative 2, 1 attacks. Armor. Troll Slayer never wears armor. Never, ever. Even the mere thought of it upsets him. All right. All right, there we go. Let's see. Trolls Rune Axe. Magical axe causes 1d6 wounds plus his strength plus an extra rune wound every time it strikes. So d6 plus 3 plus 1. Special rules for the Troll Slayers on the back. Troll Slayer skill. Troll Slayers are exceptional fighters able to identify the smallest chink in an opponent's armor. Whenever a Troll Slayer scores a natural 6 when rolling, this shows that he made a perfect blow. Cleave through the monster's defenses with ease for that blow only. The Troll Slayer has strength 7 when working out how many wounds he caused. Dang, son. Dang. All right, there we go. Treasure, escaping. We're not worried about that stuff. All right, so this guy, beefy. Think about it. Keep it in your back pocket here. Keep it in your back pocket. Let's keep moving. All right, we have flow. We have flow, and we have a lot of things to cover. 24 minutes in, not bad, not bad. We got a lot of things to cover. All right, this is the Witch Hunter. What's up with this, brah? Well, I'm gonna show you. First of all, another old school model. Come on, man. Come on, man. Sexy. All right. Let's check out these skills. 2d6. Doesn't mean that he's going to have a lot of wounds. He moves 4. Weapon skill 3. Ballistic skill 4. Strength 3. Toughness. He could be up to 4. Initiative is 3. Means he's going to get some shots in, and he gets 1 attack. Weapon. The Witch Hunter fights with a hefty saber and his trusty pistol. See on the back. Okay, we'll explain that. Witch Hunter wears a metal gorg around his neck, which gives him +1 toughness. Nice. All right, let's go. Weapons. Witch Hunter fights with a saber, which causes 1d6 plus 3 wounds. If he rolls a 6, to hit, he causes an extra wound. All right, that's pretty cool. He also carries a pistol to engage his opponents at long range. Another range guy. To hit with the pistol, roll the Witch Hunter's ballistic skill on a d6. The pistol has a range of 6 squares and is strength 5 weapon, so it's d6 plus 5 wounds. Once it is fired, the pistol must be reloaded before it can be fired again. So it takes a whole turn to reload. So if you fire it, you're going to be able to slice somebody, shoot somebody, and then you got to reload. Then you're only going to have one thing. When rolling wounds, the Witch Hunter may re-roll 2s as well as 1s, but must always accept a second roll. He has faith. Oh, you see he's got a little faith thing. Boop. That's going to help him. What does faith do? Let me tell you. Hit well. What's up? All right, so let's see. What was I looking at? Faith. The Witch Hunter starts an adventure with 1d6 faith counters. He uses up during the game. When you create a new Witch Hunter, roll a dice to see how many faith counters he has, re-rolling if you get a 1. This is the Witch Hunter's starting faith and should be noted in the adventure sheet that we have printed out. Witch Hunter can use 1 faith to add +1 to any roll. Not bad. I like it. All right, so that's him. All right. And I'll get these painted up. I haven't messed with this stuff. I've had these for years upon years. Pewter, right? I mean, look at my warrior priest. You don't even have to paint him because the rust on him and just makes him look bad. That's what I'm talking about. All right, warrior priest. Let's go through it. 1d6 plus 7. Okay. Moves 4, weapon skill 2, ballistic 5, strength 3, toughness 2, 3 in parentheses, initiative 2, 1 attack. All right. Holy Book and Ring of Jade. Weapon. Warhammer, which causes d6 plus 3 wounds. If the priest scores a 6, he then rolls 2d6 plus 3 wounds. That's pretty hardcore. Armor breastplate, giving him +1 toughness. The priest escapes from pinning on a roll of 4. And we're not going to worry about spellcasting treasure, blah, 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 blah. Okay, and the Holy Book here. Big help. Ring of Jade. May use ring once per turn. At the end of the turn, if the priest is not on 0 wounds or dead, then the ring has a chance of healing him. All right, this is a healing thing. All right, this could be huge. All right, I have the Bretonian and somebody else somewhere. I just don't know where they are. Somewhere in this in my 3,000 games. What are you gonna do? So here we go. We got to pick 2 guys out of these 4. Best of 6, bro. Best of 6. All right. So what's it going to be, baby? Come on now. Best of 6. Start shooting it out. Let me know what you think. Say it. Feel it. Keep going. The campaign is going to be the best campaign ever. You are going to get a feel for the greatest game ever. All right. That's all I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bruh. Smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe. We always love having people subscribe. Become a member of the channel even if you want to. All right, Sean says priest warrior. He gets 1. All right, so I'm gonna have to keep track of this. 1 for him. Priest and the chaos warrior. Okay, so 2 for the chaos warrior. I see right there. Warrior priest goes up to 2. Oh wow, look at this. Let me make sure I'm counting this right. Hold on. Warrior priest. Warrior priest. Chaos. Another for the warrior priest. So he goes to 3. From Gary. Chaos warrior and the priest. That's 3. Oh, looks like it's going to be a landslide. He's up to 4 already. Okay. Troll Slayer and Witch Hunter. Finally got a vote. Hold on. Anything can happen. Hunter and Slayer. That's going to go to 2. Oh, this is going to be close. This is going to be close. Hunter and Slayer. Then Troll Slayer by my boy there. That's 3. Witch Hunter. Chaos Warrior. That's going to be 4. That's going to be 5. He's almost there. And then Warrior Priest and Chaos Warrior. He's going to go to 5. All right, that's 1. We've got 1 guy. And then Chaos Warrior. That's going to do it. Wow. All right, guys. Thank you. Good job. All right, so we're going to put the Witch Hunter and the Troll Slayer off to the side here. All right, there we go. All right. Let me back this up a little bit so you can see the scope of what's going on here. Because we don't play around. This is why we are the channel that we are. This is why we are the best at what we do. In my mind. Or at least we try to give you the best that we do. How's that? All right, so those there. All right, so we're going to add... Okay, so there's our 4. There's our 4. We've got our Chaos Warrior, Warrior Priest. All right, so you got some beef here. You got some beef here. All right? You got some beef here. And then you got the Wizard and the Elf. Nice. Nice. Okay. So now that we got that all figured out, okay? All right, so... All right, let me just make sure that I put this in. Wizard. Whoa. Wizard. Elf. We'll change their names later. I just want to make sure. Sea Warrior. And then Warrior Priest. We're gonna need him because I got a feeling we're gonna have to turn some undead, folks. We're gonna have to turn some undead. All right, so now that we got that established, I'm gonna put this side, and then these guys are gonna go over to the right here. That's a solid look there. Okay, so I got this here. I'm gonna move that over here. All right, let me just squeeze in here. I think that's a great mix, and of course that's why you guys picked what you picked, right? Because you guys made good picks. You guys weren't going to make bad picks. So I was looking at some things in here because I want to do something out of the ordinary and be able to do something really special. So I've got a couple of death blow things I can pick some things from. We're going to be using this. So we're going to kind of how we're going to link games, okay? And this has a great introduction, how you link things and do certain things. It really fits out really, really well and does. Between adventures, I think we travel to towns, okay, and then we take hazard rolls and stuff like that. There's all kinds of different things that we can do using the role-playing book in between things, just to kind of give you a little flavor. This, because if you can find this and you can get it at a decent price, I'm telling you right now, this is why I love this game. Now there are plenty of places out there that you can get resources from. Okay, you can get new tiles that you can make yourself, put onto some nice cardboard and stuff like that. I've done some of that. I'll show you that over there. We could do one thing where we can run all the quests from inside the book here. Hold on here, just bear with me. Or I've downloaded a whole bunch of stuff and I put it in order so we can kind of grow as we want to. We have Night of the Undead, which is a one sheet, and it's going to be using the Dread King's throne room. All right, and it's a nice little thing. It has a nice story to it, and how we want to go about it. I'll read it to you. This is a level 1 to 2, and then we also have another one that's level 1 to 3. Throne Room of Death. And then I've got another, the Evil Dr. Balthazar. I have so many figures that I can do just about anything, and they're all pretty much painted. It's just deciding where do we want to start. Now, Night of the Undead. I'm going to read this to you, and we're going to kind of try to figure out where we want to start here. The warriors have been summoned to the court of Martinburg, a prominent city on the outskirts of the empire. After their journey, the fatigued adventurers were hoping for a warm reception, but what greets them is empty streets and frightened people slamming their shutters closed as the warriors walk through town. It is dusk, and even in the dim light, the warriors can make out a faint hint of scarlet coloring the water running between the cobblestones under their feet. Soon the great hall is reached, and the solemn-looking gentleman, obviously the head of the guard, greets the warriors. My name is Goron. I am glad you are here. He begins in a voice failing to concede the graveness of the situation. Okay, all right. There's graveness. Hold on. I looked up to check the thing, and then, of course, I lost my way. The graveness of the situation. The warriors should find out from Goron that Marienburg is repeatedly being assailed by undead and other such beasts. People are too afraid to leave their homes from fear of facing death itself. And this very night, they have been asked to rid this death from town. Goron tells them that it originated from the graves just on the edge of town. His guard fought them for many weeks, but eventually fled in fear of that which could not be stopped. We will travel there now, he says, and may Sigmar be with us. Reaching the fence of the graveyard, the warriors can already see familiar shapes, shambling undead, milling around the grave, moaning unnervingly. Okay, use the great hall to represent the graveyard. Okay, and the let's hold on. Do. These are extra cards too. I try to buy everything. Well of Doom. Hold on here, my brothers. Wizard Study. Some of these I've carved out. Large room. Great hall. Okay, Great Hall. Okay, that's the one I made. Okay, cool. This is actually, I've taken the old dungeon tiles and look. So I don't ruin the card. That's the way you do it. All right, so I'm not going to read the rest. Once placed I'm not going to read the rest of this because I don't want to ruin it for you. Okay, that's him. All right, there we go. All right, so I did make all those rooms. I forgot I made those rooms. Okay, cool. I made extra rooms. I actually have here's the full dungeon deck. I always make sure that I keep the other one not. Hey, Rob, when you get a chance, what is your email address and contact again? I remember you gave it in another episode, but I can't find it. It is novaprime860@hotmail.com. Joe Mack, what's up, bro? Let me say hi to some people. Sean Thompson, what's up, my brother? Beeswax? I can't see that far. I got my glasses on. Sorry about that, bro. Gary Morris, of course, we got to say hi to. Game Fan. Strauss7, what's up? Old Dunk. Faulty Type. Great bro. All right, I just want to check something here. Drag Kings. Dink, because this interchanges a lot of stuff. I have all those other objective rooms in there. I was going to do something with the I was going to do one of the original ones with the Fountain of Light, but nah, let's do something different. I want to be different, right? I want to be different. And I make extra one of these so I combine a huge thing so it really gets ugly. So let's take a look at the other one. We have the Black Rite, or the Evil Dr. Balthazar. And then, from there, you go kind of right to the 2/3, and you can use any objective, metal and scales. And there's just a lot of nasty creatures that we want to face here. This one here, the Black Rite, you can actually take... Oh, I got to go easy with this arm, guys. Got to go easy with this arm. I have so many tiles for this doggone thing. You can take... No, not from this. This, you know what the funny thing is that this thing here, this is almost as much as paying for this, because these are so rare. And I mean, it's just untouched by man. That's all I can say. What else can I say? Look at this. So, these have never been touched. Never played with. They were punched and they were put in here. Because I always get so wrapped up in everything else. I mean, just more goodness. I mean, what's better than more goodness? All right? Hold on. I should just keep all those squigs. The old style squigs. Really? Come on now. Come on now. And the best thing about it, and the reason I keep it all separated, is what they like to do is, they're going to give you all these great additional cards that you can actually fit these in to your thing. Like if you got some night goblins, the netters, orcs. Hold on here. Let me just get all this stuff moved. Just it is, somebody said it is the holy grail of games, and I'm sorry. Some people may not agree with that, but that's just my opinion. I agree with that person. I really do. I really agree with that person. This is like the holy grail, and maybe because it's old and it's personal to me, that's okay too. It is 1d6 wild cave squigs. Remember those dudes? Black orcs. I've got a ton of those. So you get all these extra things that you can kind of add in and really add a lot of flavor. Gorgot minions, goblin fanatics. I mean, just giving you cards to just build up this game, because this game becomes this just unbelievable thing. But getting back to the rights, which we were talking about. Matter of fact, I'm going to put this up here now that we took a look at it. I'm going to put it in a special slot. It's always close to this table. Always close to the mighty table. All right. Oh, come on. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Catacombs of Terror is just awesome, because this really... Look at this. Hey, while we're here, right? I hope I'm not boring everybody to death. If I am, please tell me. Look at this. Huh? You want to see some old school stuff? This is when... This. Oh. The days gone by, folks. Oh, yeah. Remember that? Remember when Games Workshop White Dwarf was like this beautiful, beautiful book that you just would look at? See, my dogs are like, yeah, 40K when it was great. Yeah, that's what you would get. That's what you would get in the old days. Oh, Dark Millennium. Then your codexes. Oh, just the old days. The old days. This is why I'm old. This is why. Oh, and then this is what breaks my heart. Is the old world. I miss the old world. Rank and file, baby. Rank and file. Battle Magic. Oh, God. Space Marine. Does anybody remember that? And then you would be able to get all the supplements to go with it. And those paint jobs. Look at that. That is some beautiful, beautiful stuff. And we used to play like this. I mean, we would have Man of War. I keep on telling you, go out and get Armada. It reminds me a lot of Man of War, which is I still have. Collecting all these beautiful see the bosses. Yeah, it got out of control with being overpowered and this and that. Look at everybody just happy on Games Day. Look how young he was. Jeez. Oh. I hold on to this because it means so much. An old fart like me. I got piles of old White Dwarf mags. Those classic pictures spreads, battle scenes seem like the whole magazine was just eye candy. And it was, but it got you jacked up. Not a dry eye in the chat room. Yeah. Nostalgia, baby. It was great being younger. Matter of fact, I was probably most of your ages when in '95, some 30 years ago. Jeez, now I'm an old man still playing with the same stuff. So we have rights here, which is fantastic. So we can kind of use that one right thing. I'm sorry, I get off on tangents. You get all kinds of, look at this. Ghouls, I got tons of these. Tomb Guardians or rights. Vampire Bats, I got tons of those. The Dread King himself. And we have the Dread King room, Tomb Guardian, Hunchback, he's in here. I got tons of skeletons until my face explodes. I gotta paint this dude up. Skeletons, Spearman. See, you could just take these cards and put them right into your event deck. You know, it depends. That's the flexibility and the beauty of this. This was ahead of its time. Ahead of its time, my good friends. Ugh. All right, let's put this back too. All right, so you guys got a little treat, got to see some stuff. You guys got to see some stuff. That's all right. That's all right. So that's what we do here. That's what we do here at Rob's Tabletop World. So the Black Right, as you can see, we can use him right here. Here he is, our enemy. So here's a little backstory to this one. A renegade Right and his minions have been invading and terrorizing local villages in the dead of night. Affected by the raw power of the Chaos Warpstone, the Right's bones have turned completely black and he's gone insane with an unquenchable bloodlust. Others undead affected by the Warpstone have also undergone strange transformations such as horns growth or hairy bones. Though an unstoppable force made by many of the townfolks, the warriors arrive on the scene to prove them wrong. The Right's lair, a nearby dungeon, is only a week's travel from the settlement. The warriors head off immediately. So you're going to be facing tomb guards, which we have, zombies, which we have, ghouls that we have, and skeletons that we have. And there ain't a few. There's quite a few. And we're gonna the Throne of Death. We would have to use the Throne of Death room there. Hold on. Somebody wrote something. Rob, where did you get the campaign from? There is a site. Oh God. I'll have it for you in the next video, and we'll be able to go. That is strictly Warhammer Quest. I was able to download. I'm going to show you some of the tiles and stuff that I was able to download. And you can cut out and make your own tiles. It adds even more to this. This is why I have two boxes, and most of the miniatures are separated here. There's just an unending. If you just type in Warhammer Quest, there is a bunch of stuff that comes up that we can utilize and go with. So we are really we're gonna play this real hard. We're gonna play it very, very, very hard. I think I like this one. When the warriors have managed to kill the Black Right and his followers, they are rewarded by the villagers 1d3 times 100 gold each. Ooh, that could be huge. Because the villagers are farmers, they are give the warrior 1d6 melons from each of their crops. Treat the melons the same way as you would provisions. This could be huge. I think I like this one. What do you guys feel? The thing is, the black right is just, white is brutal. He's got 20 wounds. It's a battle level from 1 to 3. Would love to see. I mean, so far, out of these two, they're very interesting. Evil Dr. Balthazar, Throne Room of Death. Dr. Balthazar has a reputation of being eccentric. There isn't a night that goes by without him conducting some sort of experiment in his castle on the hill. But lately, residents have had enough. They had enough, bro. They've had enough. For a few weeks, children of the town have been disappearing. Grief-stricken parents originally thought that wolves might have been to blame, but witness says they have seen Dr. Balthazar roaming the streets at night, coupled with the terrifying screams of pain that have emanated from the castle. People have become extremely suspicious of Dr. Balthazar. The warriors are just passing through when they learn of the townfolk's suspicions, fearing, however, that it is too late for the poor children. The warriors agree to go to the castle in a bid to stop evil Dr. Balthazar in his experiments. Play the adventure as normal until objective room is reached. Oh, so he can shapeshift into a bunch of different things. So we can use whatever cards the story's different. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to lay these out, and our starting adventure, we're going to pick 2 of these because we're going to go into one, and then we're going to go into another until we can get to everybody up to a level 2. I think we're doing 2 level 1s right off the bat would be good. It certainly was made me the man I am today. Oh, the Mega? I still have it, bro. I still have it. It was the greatest machine ever made. We'll talk about that another time. Rob, okay, I answered that. Yeah, it does. All right, so guys, let's keep this kind of quick. Undead, Black Right, Balthazar. Which of the 2 should we do here? Let's fire it up. These are some really, really neat stories that we can really just have some fun with. I really think. And then we'll build our guys up, and I'm going to show you some of the other stories. And then what we're going to do is, in between, we're going to use the role-playing book. So at the end of an adventure, it doesn't end right there. We're going to go into town and run into whatever might befall us. The Right and Balthazar, Night of the Undead. Night of the Undead first. Okay. So that's got 2. Oh my God, can I pick a 2? The Right and Balthazar have 1 each. I'll make that 3. I'm going to try to keep up here. 1 and 1. The Night of the Dead. Right and Balthazar. So that brings it up to 3 each. Wow, you guys make it tight. Make it tight. Another Black Right. It's at 5. One more for the Black Right, and we've got that locked down. Right and Balthazar. So Balthazar is at 4. This one, okay, so Right is already in. Black Right and Balthazar. That goes to 5. That goes to 5. Undead. Man, these have been tight. Night of the Undead. All right. Balthazar's already been established. Black Right is in. We need to pick from the Undead and Balthazar. Balthazar needs 1. Undead needs 2. How tight is this going to be? How tight is this going to be? Undead at 5. Oh, next one picks it. Undead or Balthazar? I'm glad the Right got picked because that's kind of like the 1 to 3. So we'll do that 1 second. What do they say? What does it overwhelming appeal say? Undead. It's Undead. Wow, what a squeaker. All right, so we'll go Undead and then into... Wow, that's some nasty stuff there. That's some nasty stuff. Whew. Here we go. Let's do this. All right. So these two right here. All right. So I'm going to put that aside. This will get put aside. And then I just want to show you some of the other things. And then we're going to go into the other box. And I want to show you some of the stuff from there. And then I hope this was enjoyable. All right. Metals and scales. This one's a 2-3, which is the King of Fools. There's a lot going on with this one. This one, I think, if we're going for it, the Black Tower, which is 2-10. So that can be just nasty, and it actually gives you special rules for it and build out. Just very, very smart people doing some really fantastic things. Witch Hunt, which is a 2-10. Into the Demon's Lair, which is a 5-6. The Chaos Lord, which is a cool one with different subtables. Combat events, warrior. Okay, chaos. I downloaded some stuff to add some things in. Let's see. That were not available. Okay, and what I did was I took an old world random chart so that I can use. So this just using a D100 when we go and do a few things that we can really do some really unique things, and then of course all the stats that go with some of these unique creatures. All right. Sure was a nice and friendly chat too. What? Yes, this is how live stream is done right here. Thanks for this. This is the way it always is. I'd rather stay small. You know, I'd rather stay small or medium, whatever this channel is, and I'd rather keep it where we all just have a good time. It doesn't have to be this over-the-top thing. That's just how I feel about it. Hey, let's bring that other book ahead here. I want to get this stuff out of the way. There's a bunch of rooms that I've cut out. Hold on here. I've got additional cards. Let's go to our other thing. You can see a Well of Doom. There's a dungeon cell. Guard rooms. Monster lairs. All these extra torture chambers. The long room. A large room. Whoa! Rizard! Thank you for the donation, my brother. Hold on. Now you... Small room. Large room. I just want to finish this real quick. Long room. Dude. Alright, now let's hope that he gets the music. A nice guy like this comes, donates to the channel. And as you know, we always put a little money in for my granddaughter. And hey, by the way, I'm going to come up top just for a second before we do this. Let me tell you something. On Wednesday, my granddaughter, my daughter-in-law, excuse me, goes in, and we're going to have our grandson on this coming Wednesday. So we're going to do a special stream there. And my fourth grandchild. So she's going in for a C-section on the 20th. I hope that you all will be very kind and keep her in your thoughts and prayers, and that everything goes well. I'm a nervous wreck. It never gets easy, but just let's hope everything goes right, especially with what's going on today and everything like that. I don't want to bring anybody down, but really, if you can just be there and just think on the 20th a little bit. We'll talk more about it as it gets closer, but I'm just hoping the best for my son, my daughter-in-law, and my new grandbaby, whose name will be Robert Joseph Jr., named after the big fella here. How you like that, huh? Thank you, Gary. I appreciate it. That your kindness goes beyond words. Okay, let's... Rizard, here we go. Come on, give him the music. He deserves the music. Into my grandchild's college fund. We always put $1 in. Come on. My man is so cheap with the music today. What is going on? What is going on? Come on, man. Come on, Big G. Come on, Big G. You could do better than that. All right, let's put this aside here. Because, hey, listen. You guys aren't here to watch Godzilla make music. You guys are here to do what we do best. All right? Have a lot of fun. Okay, so I'm going to put all this stuff together here. Oh, let's go up top. Let's go up top. Because we do have like 17 different views of everything. We want to take a look at that box right there because there's all kinds of stuff. As you can see, I have all 3 of the treasure packs. So we mix that all in. So it's very random. We don't know what we're going to get. There we go. A name worthy of kings. I wish. Listen, I don't put that on that poor kid to have to carry my name. I just want him to be happy and have a good life. A good life is the most important thing you can ever ask. And, hey, you know, honestly, you know, every time I come out here and I spend time with you guys, you really make my life worthwhile. Because it's so much fun to have people that I can talk about this stuff with. My wife don't want to hear it. Nobody lives out here with the alligators and all the snakes. So, pretty much. That's for Subudio. If you haven't watched our Subudio show, please do. Because the fans are always packing. All right, let's take a look at this. I want to show you. I got tons and tons of stuff, bro. This is my extra box. I keep most of the set here. As you can see, you could print out new tiles. So there's a ton of new tiles. And the best way to do it is you print them out in color. You can glue them to some cardboard. I actually have some. Hold on, I want to show you. It's 100-pound. I think I put it over here. Hold on. Bear with me. Bear with me. Oh, I just had it and I put it somewhere. I don't know what I did with it, but I wanted to show you the kind of cardstock that I had, that you can do that, or you can just take, and if you have a laminator, just laminate it. It works the same. It fits into the things the same way. If you leave a little bit of laminate on it, whoop, I mean, it works the same. It doesn't move if you put the thing in there, and you're good to go. All right? So there you go. So you can laminate and make your own additional tiles. Now, I got a ton more tiles here. Hold on here. Well, yeah, see, I've already made, look at this. Now, this one, I actually took some of that cardboard and I put underneath it. You see how nice and stiff that is? And I did the same thing here. I didn't do it on, oh, did I do it on this one? Yeah, I did. So you get some nice, I just took some 100-pound stock. And there you go. All right, so I've got to finish the rest of the tiles here to go with those cards that I did. And I've got, all right, I want to show you here. You can use this nice card stock. Let me get this out of here. Yeah, there you go. You can use the, oh God, jeez. I forgot what I have here. What is this? Hold on. This site has everything that you can ever want to download. You can create your own decks, small room, question marks, tests. You can also have your own additional things that you can buy. Okay. Look at this. So there's a whole bunch of different things that you can, dungeon events, there can be traps and stuff like that. So, you know, you put some event things in there to really make things nice. Traps, they have rules for traps. Let's see here. Yeah, there's just so many beautiful stories out there. I got to put this Warhammer Quest by Ben Head, some hints and tips. Here's some more. Okay, there we go. That's what I want to do. Try to keep this separated a little bit. And I've got to finish working on this. But you could see they actually made some additional. You come with your, you print out that with the card, and you just add it. Look at this. I mean, really, come on now. Just takes a little bit of work, but this game doesn't have to die. It doesn't have to ever get boring, and it is always, 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 always has enough life in it that it just, it rings eternal. The armory, yep. You just add some different rooms in there. If you want to add some more crossways, hey, why not, right? Right? I printed out a few of them. Some of these other rooms here. So I've got to work on this and get this all laminated up, because if we're going to do the campaign, I'm going to throw some twists in there. Listen, I don't want you guys to have to see the same junk all the time. You guys deserve better, right? You guys, these are extra figures. Never hurts to have extra figures. Put that in there. Oh no, I'm not going to put that in there. Let me take this one out. I know this video is a little long, but hey, I'm always a little long-winded anyways, right? Right? All right, so there we go. Let's see. Black Art Supplies sells big sheets cheap of chipboard. Yeah, there you go. You could do that too. You know, whatever works for you. I made some of my own Hero Quest cards. They look pretty legit. He mounted the paper dungeon tiles that GW produced a few times in White Dwarf. I used thick cardstock to get the same thickness as the original tiles. Great job. But I would love more tiles from the website into my set. I do need better quality printer at home. Hey, listen, take the file, bring it down to Office Depot. Loving it, Rob. If you have to select a gift between Warhammer Quest and Hero Quest, I definitely gift Warhammer Quest box to someone over Hero Quest, says Hatwell. I love long videos, especially if you're showing great stuff. Well, thank you. You know, that's very kind of you. It's very kind of you. I've got extra books. I printed out these so I can cut these out and maybe glue them to the back, so I can kind of fool myself and not know which ones are which, so I can add a whole bunch. These are all extra cards that I don't have to use as whatever. I can actually take, and if I wanted to, and these, you know, I hate ruining these. I would just, you know what I mean? You hate ruining these blanks. I always keep these blanks, and I rather paint and, I mean, not paint, but laminate some. But as you can see, this is kind of my catch-all for some of the older stuff. And let me put this in here. All right. Yeah, we kind of got plastic bags of just tons and tons of stuff. And of course, the rule book. I've got an extra rule book. I actually still have the getting started thingamabobber. Extra real tiles. If I wanted to, I can paste some of this stuff onto the other tiles if I wanted to. But I think adding the event cards as they are and having double of them, you can really play a big dungeon and really put the pressure on your instead of making it a short quest. Maybe if you got nothing better to do for a day like me, and you want to waste an entire day, well, guess what? Make it huge. Make it huge. Okay, let's put that in there. This is the stuff. It's about it's good, it's thick, and it just works very, very well. Let me turn that way. I don't need that in there, so let's pull that out. All right, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that, don't need this. I'm trying to see what I have in here, because I do have a bunch of stuff. Okay, so let's pull those out. All right. We've got the extra tiles here, so we're going to put those in there. I just want to keep everything separated for now. My spell cards, we're going to need those for the wizard, so we'll pull spells. We'll pull spells on Monday when we start. All right. And again, taking these cards and making them whatever you can. Some people invented some really unique things. Some extra spell cards, so you can do a lot of things. There's an ice tomb I have printed out too, which is really good. Journey cards. In between your journeys, you can run into things. Okay, so it adds a lot of stuff, and it's up to you if you want to use it. Like these journey cards, I'm going to cut these out, and we are going to use these. And depending on how many weeks in between towns that we decide, we're going to roll how many weeks. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to laminate all these cards together. And we're going to pick a journey card for each week. And then we're going to run into those things. You can run into uneventful weeks. You can run into a peddler, a stranger, a tornado, great weather, uneventful days. And then once we get to our settlement, we don't have to use that book all the time. We can actually use these cards. See how there's all kinds of things that can happen in the settlement. Of course, we're going to be using the settlement, so we can do dungeons, secret doors. If we find a secret door, we can make our own special tiles. No traps, or you can run into traps. Okay, so there's a lot of little things that you can add into this just tremendous experience. I mean, it's just a beautiful, beautiful game that people just won't let go, and neither will I. Some additional champions, if you want to add champions in, wolf spiders, just a lot of different things. It's really up to you what you want to do with this, how far you want to grow it, how far you want to take it. For me, it's just a game that means the world to me. So that's the way we do things here at Rob's Tabletop World. Okay, so we've got everything all set now. We picked our heroes. I'm going to finish up some tiles, and we're going to paint the 2 figures that we needed to. I'm going to come up top now, and then we're going to talk a little bit, just a little bit, and then we'll call it a day today. So Monday, look for it. I'm not going to give you a time because I got to take down the Christmas tree for the Queen. So, who knows? I'm going to head out. Work day is over. Thank you again for your amazing channel and heart. We'll be keeping your family in our prayers. Thank you. As always, looking forward to more amazing content. Well, thank you. I mean, that's very kind. Honestly, we've got a lot of things here that I think we could do. And have some fun with. So I really want people to get the feel of what this game is. Honestly, if you can get the rule book, I believe you can get it from this site. You can download it. I don't want to say that you can, but you can print and play your own version of this a little bit. So we'll talk about that more on Monday. I'll make sure that I find the site and I get you all the information that you need. The most important thing is we're going to be off and running. Like I said, I've got 2 copies of this. This is, to me, the greatest game in the world. And we're going to have some fun with it. We're going to do some things with it. And we're going to do a nice little campaign. And as long as people keep on watching it, we'll keep going with it. All right? Every week. If it dies out, it dies out. But at least you got to see a couple things. And I want to thank everybody for helping pick our characters, where we're going to go with this. It's going to be great. It's going to be fun. Whoa, Game Fan! Look at my man, Game Fan. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you. Let's hope that Game Fan can get a little bit of money here. Come on now. You got to name those characters too. Well, we're going to do that. So here's what I would like you guys to do. In the comments, if you see this, then you will start campaign this Warhammer Quest on Monday. Yes, I'll be starting this on Monday. Like I said, my arm is finally starting to feel good, so I want to come out of the gate swinging. I want to give you the best that we can give you, and that to me means everything to me, is to give you the best that we have here. We try. Gary Morris, thank you for sharing the stream. But first of all, Game Fan, dude, thank you so much. Give him the music. Give him the music. Come on now. Let's do it. Come on. Yes! Game Fan gets the music. That's huge, bro. That's huge, bro. Congratulations. Let's read a few more comments here from our good friends. Hold on. I'll come up top there. There we go. Exodus finale. Excited for Warhammer Quest campaign. I know you were talking about starting a Dungeon Universalis. Yes, which I'm going to. Is that still planned in the future? Absolutely. With that one there, I'm going to try to get a hold of Oscar because my arm's finally feeling better. This is going to be really gauged to see how I feel and how I can play a full game. I don't want to do that game one bit of injustice. That is probably one of the best games out there. I can't wait to see what 1.5 does. I'm going to get a hold of Oscar. We're going to do it together. We're going to have some fun, and we're going to make it fun. I'm going to make sure that you understand it. If you are, there is a language barrier there. And I think a lot of the things that I've seen, it kind of slows things down. So I have something in my head that we can really make things work and really have him fill in for some of those rules that you need to learn, where I can explain them for him. When he points it out. I really want to really make this shine the way the other videos I did for that game shine. So it's really important for me to represent that game correctly, because Oscar's been nothing but kind to me. Never lied to me. Never jobbed me like other individuals did. Okay. And a guy that's just offered, and because of what has gone on in the world, how it affects my job, I haven't been able to get together with him. The injury, I tried to put some videos out there together for him. I was hesitant about the game, but now I'm back, and I've spent time with the game. I think the biggest misjustice that can ever be done is that when somebody becomes too friendly with a designer or something like that, and they rate a game just because they're friends with somebody, or they pay attention to their channel or something like that. I think that's a great misjustice, because it's not fair to you guys. I came out of the gate with Dungeon Universalis, and I had a hard time understanding it. And I said that to you guys. I didn't want to disrespect Oscar or the game. I'm going, this isn't sinking in for me. And I have a tough time with rule books anyways. When I got a chance to really understand that game and take some time with that game, and I said, I'm going to make sure I learn this, because this hasn't been fair to this guy. And I learned it, and I said, wow, I didn't understand, but now I get it, and I see what he's trying to do with this. Does it need to be cleaned up a little bit? Sure. But what you can do with that box, that is a giant sandbox. And like I said in the video the other day, can easily become one of the best games, dungeon crawls of all time. That's how strongly I feel about it. The 1.5 hopefully will be out soon. Listen, not everything needs miniatures. I think standees are fine at times. It's, can you feel the immersion of the game? Can you get sucked into the game? And that's where the beauty of a lot of this stuff really, really sticks out. This is great because it's just old school Warhammer. Okay. And I really like that. There's a late pledge going on right now. Ends at the end of January. There you go. Great job. Go out and get that. And hey, Oscar, if you see this, you know I'm always working for the game. But a nice guy, great guy, but you got to have the game to back it up. And he does. He really, really does. I wish I could have put it in my top dungeon crawls of all time, but I can't yet because I don't have enough plays in it. And I got to be fair to you guys and get enough plays in it where when I say something, I mean it, and I don't backpedal or backtrack or make a mistake because I didn't play something enough. And that's a misjustice to you. If you just jump into something and start going, hey, this is going to be one of the greatest of all times, like I've heard it a lot lately. No. Play quite a bit. Get it under your belt. Don't be a cult of the new. It's not going to get you nowhere. Okay? What counts is an honest, heartfelt, and understanding of the game and what you portray to your audience. There you go. Enough of that. All right. It's a shame that Warhammer Quest got canned before GW released official expansion packs for each Warhammer race. I think they got something in their mind. I really do. I think they got something in their mind. You know, every time you want to get mad at them, they find a way to go suck you back in. And that's the beauty of Games Workshop. It does a fantastic job of just meat and potatoing you. And just when you think, all of a sudden, they suck you back in. They do a great job of that. All right, listen. This has gone 1 hour and 22 minutes. Nobody is ever going to watch this back. I love you all. You know that. Thanks so much for helping us get started here and getting us on our way. We're going to have a great time with this. I hope that you will all join me. And what official things are you missing for your Warhammer Quest collection? I am missing Deathblow 1, Deathblow 4, a couple Games Workshop White Dwarfs that had stuff in it. Other than that, I think I have it all. I'm not too sure. I might be missing a figure or two. But anyways, listen. Thank you for the answer. Thank you for the donation too, Game Fan. You should save that money. Things are tough out there for people. I want to see people just sit back and enjoy what we do here. And that is one of the most beautiful things that can ever happen here. Thank you again, everybody, for being a part of this. Until Monday, which I may be back doing something over the weekend. Get ready. You never know. You never know what I'm up to. All right, I may get a little fuzzy and might want to kind of do a little demo here of this game just to make sure I got everything down. So we go. Bizwack, time flies by when you're going on nostalgia. It sure does. Lars, you beautiful son of a gun. You got the Pitfire? No, I do not have the Pitfire. I do not. Thanks for telling me that. Listen, I can't wait to see you guys on Monday. We're going to do this. We're going to have a great time. Love you all. NovaPrime860@hotmail.com if you have some questions, or leave some things in the comments if you can. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. That's all we need. All right? And become a member of the channel. All you do is click member. Get a little green thing. You know, it never hurts. It helps us out a little bit. Love you all. And if you don't matter. All that matters I care about is that you guys take care of yourself and be a part of the movement here on the Cult of Rob. Until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We'll see you soon.